Hi everybody, welcome to Kelly's Kitchen. Today we're going to start cooking with things that are in our gardens and help use them up. So one of the things we have abundance of, I'm sure anybody that's growing it, is zucchini. So I needed to get some of my zucchini used up. So I put some on some wonderful kebabs that are going on the griddle today with chicken and a barbecue rib seasoning. I also have some of my zucchini in here that I'm going to put on the griddle, and I'm going to use the lid to steam them to go with another supper I'm having this week. So this third supper, I also wanted something I could put in the microwave so it wouldn't heat us up. And my family loves lasagna. They're not as keen on the vegetarian, but that's what they're getting, is vegetarian lasagna. So I took my zucchini and I used my mandolin. This is what a mandolin looks like. It is super sharp. This has a, I don't know where it is. It's got a thing you hold your zucchini with. I see it now. I hold my zucchini with, so I slice it up and down so I don't lose my fingers. This is super sharp. I can't tell you again. I have sliced my finger, and it wasn't from using it. It was in the sink. Anyway, so I took my slicer and I sliced up my zucchini for today's lunch. And the reason I did this was the lovely lady had asked me, do you take the water off? And I'm like, what is she talking about? Take the water off my zucchini? But when I make zucchini lasagna, my lasagna can be a little bit soupy. And I thought it was, I just thought it was a lack of pasta noodles and they weren't sucking in the sauce. Anyway, thanks to her, I know what's up. So I sliced my zucchini into little slices. And this is just one zucchini. Yeah, it was one big zucchini. And I set it in here for about 20 minutes in a strainer with a little bit of salt on top. And this is all the water that came off. So that water is not going to end up in my lasagna. So now I'm going to take the zucchini and wash it to get the salt off because we don't want extra sodium. So 1 second, please. Wash up that. Take the salt off. We're going to use. So what are we doing with the zucchini in our lasagna? We are going to use zucchini instead of noodles. So it's not only a vegetarian meal, but is a gluten-free meal. Lots of veggies. So because I'm using zucchini, I'm not going to use, it called for some spinach to put in it. So I thought I would avoid the spinach only because if I can get this past my kids, I'm doing good. I don't want to do too much. So just layer the bottom with your zucchini. And then we're going to put our sauce on top. Now I made up my own tomato sauce using our Mariana. And you can use that to, you can add crushed tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and you can also use tomatoes out of your garden. That's what you want to do. That's my plan this summer once my tomatoes are all ready. So add about 3/4 a cup of sauce on top of that. And then I'm going to put on a layer of cottage cheese. It calls for cottage cheese. You can puree this up and make it thinner. It calls for, what's the other cheese that you can use? Oh my gosh, I can't even think today. Ricotta cheese. But ricotta cheese tends to be very pricey, as in $8 for the same amount. You're going to need 2 cups of it. So cottage cheese works just as well. The cottage cheese is to give it some protein, protein, because you're not using meat. So then put another layer of zucchini on top and repeat. Now what's great about this is it's not going in the oven. And I love that it's a great way to get a pile of veggies into you. But, I mean, you can have a nice green salad with that too. So then add some sauce again. Nice green salad with this. What a nice supper. And because it's in the microwave, you're not heating up your kitchen. There we go. And I'll just add the rest of my cottage cheese to this. And my dog's getting excited because he thinks he's getting a ton. This is yogurt. Okay, so then add your cottage cheese to this. And then one more layer. And then you're going to top it off with some matzo cheese. Now you could add some spices to that. Get a little more flavor. You could use your SPG, salt, pepper, garlic, or just some pepper and salt. I think I'm going to add some SPG. Just a second. Excuse me. just give it a bit more. Oh, another great one would be pizza. I bet you pizza would give it an awesome taste. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of SPG on that layer. And like sugar. You can put chili flakes in there and a hot spice if you wanted a hot spice. I just think a little bit of the salt and pepper will give it just a little bit of a flavor. So there's the last of my zucchini used into my dish. But I'm going to put some sauce on top of that, and then I'm going to put a layer of matzo cheese. Then we're going to put it in the microwave, and it is going to take 10 to 15 minutes depending on the wattage of your microwave. And it's all done. It's very simple. Throw that in the microwave. That took me, what, 5 minutes? Throw together maybe 10. I guess you have to count your zucchini. Actually, let's throw those last ones in because I want them all in there. Setting. Now, I set my zucchini out. I bet you I did 20 minutes. But I set it out because I wanted to make sure I got out as much water as possible. So I'm really interested in how this is going to turn out. So there's my lasagna. You put your lid on. I'm going to stick it in the microwave. Cook it. And that'll be ready. Something else I wanted to show you that I'm doing also this week is I love fish, and my fish guy runs the other day on my fish, so I froze it. But I'm going to take my fish and I'm going to take a piece of fish. And I'm going to put a nice sauce on it. I'm going to show you. Now, it does go in the oven. Keeps me. So I took half a cube of cream cheese, and then I'm going to add my lemon chicken to it. You could probably also use lemon pepper if you happen to have that seasoning on hand, but I have half a package of this, and I'm going to add it and mix it into my cream cheese. So what I'm going to do, I can get this soft enough. I'm going to mix it. Oh, it is. Okay, good. Mix that with the cream cheese, making a lemon butter kind of cream cheese. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to spread it onto my fish. One side of my fish. Then I'm going to roll up the fish and cook it that way. And I'm telling you, it is heaven. You can use any kind of fish. I had it. Tilapia is a really good one to make it with. Tilapia tends to be one of the cheaper ones, or I find it is, and it's quite thin. So I just take it, and mix up that seasoning. Like I said, I only used half a package. I'm going to take all that, and I'm going to spread it on my fish and roll it up. Now my fish. So it looks pretty wet. I'm going to have to take paper towel and dry that up. Do I have time? Yes, I do. Take a piece, dry it up, and then I'm going to spread it on. So how to dry your fish. I'll take some paper towel. And I need a plate. So I'm going to put a piece of fish on here. I get quite a bit of fish there too. And I'm going to dry that fish up. Because I don't want it wet. And then I'm going to take a knife. Let me see what I'm doing. Move over here, lasagna. Okay. All right, then I'm going to take a knife. I'm going to spread it. So I'm going to take this cream cheese, and we're just going to spread it all down the fish. It's like putting butter on it. Then I'm going to take it, and I'm going to roll it up. So I roll it up like that. And you can stick a toothpick in it if you want to, and then I will put it on a cookie sheet that is lined, and I will cook my fish in the oven, like 375 for 15 to 20 minutes. Now that is going to heat the kitchen up. I had thought about doing it on the griddle, but I don't think it'll work. But I could do it in the microwave. I could do it in my steamer in the microwave probably, and it would be hot, but I want to put that in the oven. So I'm going to do all my fish, and I'm telling you, this is like restaurant taste, fabulous fish. Just add some rice with it, or have a nice salad on the side. Anyway, that is my lemon pepper fish, lemon garlic fish. My kebabs are made. My lasagna is going in the oven right now. There's 3 meals for this week, all made. Lots of veggies and some protein. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful time. Can you tell me, what's your favorite cut of fish? What is your favorite fish to cook with? So I can talk some more recipes to help you out with that. Everybody take care. Have a wonderful